music in English. I love it. I grew up listening to it, dancing to it, singing it. Most of all, it has been a key piece of me sounding like a native English speaker. So stay tuned. You're gonna wanna watch this entire video to speak like a native English speaker through music in English. And let's face it, you're gonna have a lot of fun in the process. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Francisca, English confidence mentor from English to Thrive. You can follow me here on Instagram, and I am so excited that you're back here. This video, I'm not gonna only show you about my experience in growing up with music in English and sounding like a native English speaker, but I'm also going to show you 3 exercises that if you do them every single day, they're gonna help you a lot with your process in mastering English communication. So if you're excited about this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button as well so we can reach more people in the algorithm. And don't forget that I release videos every Friday about English confidence and professional growth in English. So hit the notification bell. Now, as a non-native English speaker myself and a musician, yes, I am a musician as well. I've sung a lot of my life, mostly in English. And I love ballads, soft pop, even rapping. And I've noticed how over the years, this has influenced the way that I speak and communicate. Because as I've said a lot of times, and in this video right here, you can be reminded of that, but I always say what you listen to is what you become. You know, the more that you listen to something, the more that you're gonna express it and you're gonna repeat it. So let's start with the first strategy of how I use music in English to speak like a native English speaker. I watched a lot of movies in English as well, and every time that I listened to a song that I liked, I would grab a piece of paper and I would note down, I would write the lyrics. And it doesn't matter if I knew or not all the words. This helped me phonetically link this sound with the word. Because as you know, one of the most difficult things in English is that words are not written as they're spoken, right? So listening to songs will help you link phonetically so that you can start getting used to that fact. And that will not only be something that frustrates you, but something that you enjoy. And I teach my students inside the English Confidence Method about the fantastic pronunciation system. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out this video right here. But as I said, it's all about the sound. So you could grab a piece of paper and then listen to a song that you like, and you can repeat it as many times as you need to until you have the full song written. And if you don't understand a word, repeat it again and try and decipher how it's written, right? And so this will help you memorize words faster, because remember, practice and repetition, that's what will accelerate your learning process. It's better if you do it by hand. Now, of course, make sure that it is a song that's not that fast, especially if you're just learning English. Make sure that it's a ballad, a song that's easy to understand. I remember that I used to use the song saying Moulin Rouge. Like, I'll leave a link below if you want to watch it. And, you know, it's a musical. I love musicals. So I remember that I take the song and One Day I'll Fly Away and repeat it again and again and again. It's pretty fun. Now, the second strategy that I use while growing up is karaoke. Okay, I don't care if you're a good singer or not. Just put an instrumental song and just sing it. You know, it could be a pop song. And if you want to get into a more difficult level, a more advanced level, put a rap song. So maybe a song of Nicki Minaj, you know? And so put an instrumental, try and sing it very fast. And you can also, while you go into social gatherings, maybe you can practice there while having fun. You can ask your friends or, you know, people that are there, can you put some karaoke so that I can sing and practice English. This will allow you to learn vocabulary, and it will allow you to increase fluency, because you would be reading words as you catch up with the rhythm, right? So that's why not everyone is good at karaoke, but because you want to master English, you should make an effort, right? Because these are the kinds of activities that are challenging but fun and that can help you increment the way you speak English. It can make you speak faster, believe it or not. There are a bunch of tools to find instrumental songs, karaoke. You can check out YouTube. You just put, like, for example, the song karaoke is a tough song to sing, but you can put listen Beyonce karaoke, or I don't know, super bass karaoke, and you'll get the track. There's also a tool that I'm gonna leave the link below, that's Epidemic Sound. You can find the songs with lyrics and without lyrics, the instrumental, and that is actually the tool that we're gonna use when I teach you about the exercises at the end of this video. We're gonna do them live, so get excited. But yeah, there's no excuse because you have a lot of tools to use to sing. So forget about being shy and have fun and sing it out. Number 3, and Netflix comes in handy, right? If you don't know what comes in handy means, it's like, this is a tool that helps you. Netflix comes in handy here because now everyone is streaming series. And what you can do is every time you watch series, you can notice the songs, the songs with lyrics, right? They're in the background. And you can try and guess the title of the song. So I'll give you a little clue. This is a game that I used to do a lot when I was a kid, for example. I still do it today. It's like, if I listen to words that are repeated a lot, that is a clue that, to me, that's the chorus of the song. So in a song, you have, the verse, you have another verse, you have a chorus. Like, for example, a song from Demi Lovato is Give Your Heart a Break. And that's how the song is. It's like, give your heart a break, wanna give your heart a break. So if you listen to that a lot, it's probably a sign that that's the title, that's the chorus, and that's the title of the song. So what I would do is I would notice songs that are in the background in series, and I would note the title down. Like, I would note the title down on Google, and then I would read the lyrics. Okay, I will read the lyrics and I will learn the song. I would sing it out. So that's another excellent and super fun exercise that you want to do. You can also use the tool Shazam that's on the app. You have an iPhone. If you don't know what the song is, or you want to find out what the song is, you can use that tool, and then it will give you the name of the artist, the song, and the lyrics as well. So you can learn even more words and accelerate your speech as a native English speaker. Also helps in the fact that to look for songs and read the lyrics in Google, for example, that will become a habit. And you know that habit is what will get you to accelerate your process of mastering English even faster. If you want to learn about different habits I do every day that have helped me also master English, you can check out this video right here. Now, before I reveal the last strategies and before we get on with the live exercises that are gonna help you sound like a native English speaker, I wanna know, what's your favorite song in English? Do you have a favorite song or a song that has helped you learn new words and communicate better? Let me know. I'll read the comments. Now, the fourth strategy is, I already mentioned that I'm a musician and I also studied musical composition. So I always had this inclination of creating, different sounds and music and lyrics and all of that. And so what I would do, this is an exercise that I also encourage you to do. It doesn't matter if you're a musician or not, but it is like make up melodies and lyrics in English. I remember that I would come home from school and suddenly a melody would pop up in my mind. And again, I would start and improvise new words and lyrics, and this not only increments a creative side of your brain, but also it helps you getting used to forming structures. So as you know, to increase fluency, it's also important, unfortunately, it's also important to have grammar present. And grammar does not have to be boring. In fact, my next video is going to be about mastering professional English without obsessing over grammar. So you're going to want to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. But yeah, grammar does not have to be boring. So again, you can grab a piece of paper and start creating lyrics and melodies and sing them out loud while you're in the shower, while you're gonna, catch the bus, you're gonna grab a taxi. The important thing is that you start habituating and getting used to inventing sentences in English, because what is communication if not an improvisation and an answer to what other is saying? So through this musical activity, this is going to help you speak on the spot and also react to communication in English faster, which is the key to fluency. I still remember the melody, and it was something like na 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 na. Yeah, okay, that was. Yeah, I am pretty sure that I made up most of words, but I didn't care because I was getting used to creating my own ideas, and that helped me accelerate my learning process, I swear. Now, the final strategy and experience that I want to share of how music in English has helped me is to do a little exercise called background listening. I explained in this video right here that I teach my students at my program about 3 types of listening that are so important to accelerate your English learning process, that are background listening, fun listening, and intensive listening. So you're gonna wanna watch that video. But background listening is basically the combination of multitasking and listening to music in English, podcasts in English, videos in English. So for example, when you're watching your TV, you can be listening to a podcast. When you are gonna commute, you're gonna go to work, you can be listening to songs in English, right? Or maybe you're writing something, and well, that could be a distraction. But if it's not, if you can cope with that, maybe you can write something, or you're studying engineering or something, so you're doing some physics exercises. So you're gonna wanna listen to songs in English. And now we have tools like YouTube, Spotify, just loads of tech tools that are gonna help you implement this exercise. Now, fun listening is using songs and doing some exercises that we're gonna do next. And intensive listening is actually, instead of just hearing or like listening barely to a song, you actually register and notice the structures, the way they're saying it, what tense they are using, and all of that little by little is gonna get registered in your brain, and that's what's gonna help you communicate like a native English speaker. And another thing that's so important to know is that while songs in English are so important to sounding like a native English speaker, is because singers usually write those songs from their hearts. It's feelings, it's natural communication. So it's not communication that is formal. It is communication that's natural, that happens in a day-to-day conversation. And so that will also allow you to learn phrases, right? Whether you are conscious of it or not, because background listening, as you're multitasking, you are doing 2 things at the same time. So that helps your brain with agility, but that also helps your brain with listening unconsciously to sounds in English. And this may sound weird, but you can even put some sounds in English while you sleep. It's not actually scientifically proven, but there are a lot of YouTube videos where you can put, music in English, or like 8 hours of sleep, and you can actually listen to English while you sleep. And who knows, your brain may be listening to all of it. Now, before we do 3 exercises live in English, let's do a little recap. So first was noticing a song, maybe from a movie or from the radio, and grabbing a piece of paper and noting down the lyrics. Even if you don't know the words, just noting them down and noticing the sounds phonetically. Second was karaoke, using instrumental tracks to sing songs out loud. Remember, you don't have to be a good singer or a perfect singer to do that. Third was noticing songs in series and trying and guessing the titles, to read the lyrics in Google and memorizing words. Fourth one was making up inventing sounds and lyrics in English and singing it out loud and thinking them in your head while you do other activities. And the fifth one was doing some background listening with songs in English. Now that you have these strategies, let's implement. Okay, so here's 3 exercises that you can do every day that will help you sound and speak like a native English speaker. Let's go. All right, so what we're gonna do first is look for this tool. And as I already mentioned, you can find it in the link below. Epidemic Sound. So we're gonna click on Epidemic Sound. This is an excellent platform that includes songs and lyrics, right, that are copyright free, which means that when I'm showing you, I'm not getting any trouble for this because they are songs that you can use commercially. Okay, so for example, I use this inside of my program, the English Confidence Method, and I have a playlist which my students use, okay? And so let's go into a genre. Let's say that we're gonna use pop, right? So we click on pop, right? So we typed in pop and we will find a lot of options of songs that you can use to do the exercises I'm gonna show. So we're gonna use burst and pop. And so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna click on this, okay? All right, and so we're gonna go to Google and we're gonna find here, we're gonna write burst and pop lyrics, okay? And, okay, as I say, these lyrics are not mine, are from Mondays. And you can do this with songs that you like, you know, from Spotify or something. The reason why I'm not using those because I don't want to get into copyright issues. So we're gonna copy this lyrics. And I like to use Google Drive, but if you want to use Word, that's okay. You can save it on your computer. I just like to store things here. And so the first exercise we're going to use is filling the blanks. So what you can do is you can randomly erase words, okay? And remember to put here a little, you know, a little space, right? So that it can help you locate the word when you do the exercise, okay? Let's say I'm just erasing words randomly. Okay, now what you would do is listen to the song, okay, from the beginning. And you would read the lyrics out loud while you fill in the blanks. Now, this will help you memorize words and also learn new vocabulary, you know, the meaning, and it will also help with pronunciation. Okay. I've been trying to bend the rules since I barely was walking. I've been trying harder all my life, cause I need to be perfect. If I could just be a little better, maybe you could be my salvation out of here. I can get it off, we are never done. I'm Julian, baby, you are like the sun. Pour out your love, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. Cause as long as you are here with me, I'll be living, loving, wild and free. I can get it off, fill me to the top. Let me hear that champagne burst and pop. I just give 200% every day cause I own it. I'm fighting all of my life, I'm bad and I know it. All right, so you get the gist? So, okay, and then what you could do next is read the original lyrics and compare, okay? So you read the lyrics and then, okay, so it's salvation is okay. We have it right here. Then pour out all your, okay, your love, it's okay, okay? And then you compare, you know, your answers. Okay, so that's exercise number 1, filling in the blanks. Now let's go to exercise number 2. Now exercise number 2 is going to be to pick an instrumental, right? Remember that I told you that in this amazing tool, Epidemic Sound, you can find tracks to instrumental tracks to the song so that you can sing them out loud. Amazing, like this one. Very nice rhythm as well. Okay, so you're going to look for the lyrics. Oh, and sometimes you're going to find it here in the platform, or you're going to look at it in YouTube. Okay, in case there's no lyrics there. So you can put here lyrics, and then you'll find the option. In this case, I'm going to use the one from here. Okay, and make sure that you listen to it once, twice, 3 times. And what you could do is you can click here, instruments, and so you can have the instrumental version without lyrics, and you can send it. All right, so this is very good for memory. And what you're going to want to do is you can put instrumental version. Okay, so you can put instruments here, right? And take your time. I'm gonna make you lie down. Okay, more or less, that was the first time that I listened to the song, by the way. But you get the idea. You know, you listen to it many times, and then you can put the instrumental here, and you can sing it out. Now, third exercise is about pronunciation. Okay, so we're gonna pick this one, Baby Bye, and this does not have lyrics here. You can find it on YouTube as well. You can find here the lyrics. So let's say that we're gonna grab the first 3 verses, and again, we're gonna put it here on Google Drive. Okay, and what you're gonna do is, again, highlight some words randomly while you listen to the lyrics. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it's all right, and so what you're gonna do is you are going to pronounce the highlighted words, okay? And in case you need to hear them in the song, listen to it, and then you're gonna repeat them. Need, matter, to, dressed, gonna. Remember that this is going to, but it's slang, so it's gonna. And in case, let's say that you don't know a word here, goodbye, what you can do is put goodbye, pronunciation, and this is what you can do. Listen to it. Goodbye. So yeah, I love Google, as you may have noticed. But yeah, so this is an exercise of pronunciation. So remember, epidemic sound, you pick some songs and then you can use them along with the lyrics to either fill in the blanks, either sing the song, which you can find the instrumental right there, and the pronunciation exercise. So are you excited? I hope you implement. All right, so those were the exercises. Hope you had fun, and you can rewatch this every day to practice and getting used to really listen, not only listening, but absorbing music in English. And trust me, it will make a difference. Takes a little patience, but you'll have fun in the process, don't worry. And so if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And I also want to invite you to apply to my signature program, English Confidence Method. English confidence is something that many professionals aspire to have, and it is a life changer. Because as you can see in this video right here, English has given me so many resources, abundance, connections, and that is what I want for you. So hit the link below. You can have a chat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in English. It can be in Spanish. It can be in Portuguese. It can be in French, in many languages. The important thing is that you take action and you start capitalizing on career opportunities in English speaking scenarios. Like many of my students inside the program have done. So take action. All right, so I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to check out this video next. And you can also check this playlist that is all about habits. We talked about habits, so this will help you accelerate your habits in English. Bye bye.